Guys, and welcome to the channel. Today in this video we are going to talk about Intel's OpenVino framework. So this complete series will be based on OpenVino, its examples, use cases, and how a user can take an advantage of OpenVino and create his own AI computer vision project. So we will discuss how OpenVino is different from other framework like TensorFlow, Caffe, and in this video we will also install and configure the OpenVino on our Windows system. So if you are on a Linux, you can still follow up and pretty much follow all the things which are explained in the series. After this series, we'll work on the OpenVINO for Ubuntu, and you can still follow up and understand it. So let's come back to the topic and understand what is OpenVINO. So OpenVINO is AI and a computer vision framework which provides developers an improved neural network performance on variety of Intel's platforms. So now let's say you are running a person detection model on an Intel CPU, but you are not sure whether it's consuming all the CPU resources or not. And thus due to this, you might face a low speed and accuracy issues in your application. And this is where the OpenVINO comes in. So you can use OpenVINO toolkit and you can specifically mention where to run these models. So let's say you can run your person detection model on CPU, you can run your face detection model on GPU, and you can mention any other models to be run on, let's say, a VPU, neural string, or FPGA. So we have lots of options in this toolkit. If you are running TensorFlow model or a Caffe model, you can use Intel's model optimizer to optimize it for the Intel's hardware, making it utilize all the resources of your hardware. So you can go online and study more about this hardware, but for now, let's jump into the installation part of the OpenVINO. So in order to install OpenVINO, you need to visit their website, or you can simply type in Google OpenVINO installation Windows and click the first link. OpenVINO Toolkit also required few other things, for example, the Microsoft Visual Studio, CMake, Python 3.6, or maybe the latest version. So we can install these three packages later on. So let's first go and install the OpenVINO first of all, download the latest version and register and download. So you basically need to register. It's completely free. There are no hidden charges. So you simply need to fill up this form and you will be presented by a download section of the OpenVINO. So I'll pause the video here and fill the form and then we'll resume the video. So once you fill that form, you will be redirected to this page where you will see the OpenVINO version. But we will simply go with the latest version. You also have an option of installing the customizable package or the full package. I prefer the full package. So let's click it and let's wait for it to download. Let's download it to the desktop. Okay, so it is downloaded. Let's open this file and run it as administrator. Extract. Okay, so now here you will be presented by a screen where you can select which type of hardware you want to go with. So let's say you don't have a VPU, you can unselect this option. If you don't have graphics, you can also unselect this option. But it's always good idea to install all the components of the toolkit. So I'll keep them all selected and click next. Yes, I accept next. So it says that Microsoft Visual Studio is not present in my system, so we'll install this after installing the OpenVINO toolkit. Click next, and this will start the installation process. Once this is done, we will also install the Microsoft Visual Studio, and we'll also install the CMake and Python on our system because these three are required by the OpenVINO toolkit. So this is done. Click finish, and it will redirect you to the page where we need to install few other things. So for example, uh, so you need Windows, Visual Studio. Let's click on this link and download the Visual Studio. Let's download the community version because it's the free download. So in Visual Studio installation, you only need to select the desktop development with the C++ because we are mostly going to work with the C++, and yeah, I guess that's only we need. Click install. Now this is going to take some time, so I'll probably pause the video and we'll resume when it's done. So the Visual Studio installation is done. I'll probably restart the system and we'll come back again for the installation of Python and CMake. So after the installation of Visual Studio, we need to install Python and CMake in it. So in order to install CMake, you need to visit their website, and in the download section, you need to download this file, which is the 64-bit version MSF file. You just need to click next, 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 and the CMake will be installed. We also need to make sure that we have a Python in our system. So I've already installed Python. Let me confirm it once. Yes, so Python 3.6.4 is installed. You can also install it by simply going to the Python's download section and clicking on this Python 3.6. So this will also install the Python in your system. Once everything is installed, we need to initialize the OpenVino environment. So we need to first make sure that OpenVino is installed or not. So for that, let's go to C, Program Files, Intel Software Tools, OpenVino, bin. And you see this script. So this will basically initialize the OpenVino environment. Running this script, we will also get an idea whether the OpenVino has been configured or not properly. So let me open the command prompt here and set up first. So this message OpenVino environment initialized means that we have properly installed OpenVino. We have the toolkit installed, Visual Studio, Python, and CMake. Everything is installed in the system. So this is how we can configure and install the OpenVino on a Windows system. In our later videos, we will build the samples which comes in the OpenVino toolkit, and we will try to run the examples provided by the OpenVino. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe.